Hello and welcome back to me playing Tiny Bookshop. Uh, so I've had a really busy day and it's just been mental. I've been working since 5 a.m. and that's not just me working on like at work, but just doing stuff that needs to get done today, and this is the last thing of the day and I'm just very much ready to play this game and chill out for a little bit. I'm gonna have to see what I'm up to. I don't really read the newspaper for last week, so like for this day last week. I might get that because it's zero. It's zero, so more books isn't a bad thing. That's a good range as well. So today's a mega savings day, so we'll probably go to there. I think it's a mega marché for that, isn't it? Let's have a look. What sells here? Okay, so crime, drama, and kids. Got quite a lot of that. Crime. Let's get that up. Drama. Do the same. Got kids. We'll have a few travel down here. Fantasy like normal. There's this 10 for a shelf, so it's very difficult to try and come up with a good ratio for that between like 3 genres. Let's go like 2. Oh, drama actually does need to be there. It's the classics I was after. I'm gonna check that. Yep. Move those. Those. So travel, classic, fantasy, fact. Here we go for travel again here. And do the same here. So like there's 4. I do 2 there. Crime and kids. Then got fact, fantasy, travel. Fantasy is the other one that have one of. Have one there. One there. Maybe. Has 4. So, and then more crime, drama, kids, so more people. That fits nicely. Let's see how much of that sells. Let's try to create a pattern with it as well, just to make it nice. I'm also down for a longer video this week. It's not as warm as it was last week, thankfully. And it's a lot more chilled. I don't feel like I have as much to do compared to normal. Let's go and have a look around. Oh, Fern. Oh, good thing you're here. Quick, come on over. I have to show you something. Ooh, what's this? See, someone must have taken matters into their own hands and deflated this mascot. Know what that means, right? My first investigative article about crime. Very interesting. Would you help me out a bit? I could use a hand keeping track of all the clues. Okay, so the case of the hideous mascot. Time to figure out who deflated Mega's latest mascot and confront them with the evidence. For starters, we should put everything up on a board so we can work out any connections. Quickly procured one for us at the supermarket. So we've got an investigation board. Pin a case to this board to begin investigating it. People around Bookshop will be able to react to it whenever they see it in your shop. You can only investigate one case at a time. Every clue you found today, plus 5% to crime sale chance. Well, that's not too bad. Well, if the story slipped through your fingers, alright. So I made a case file of all the facts we have so far. Here's a copy for you. There you go. You've been deputised as Assistant Investigative Reporter. That title doesn't really hold any legal value since I sort of made it up. So here's the rundown. Sometime last evening, someone came by and stabbed the mascot, but we haven't yet to find the murder weapon. However, this offence doesn't strike me as premeditated, but rather enacted in the heat of the moment. So if my hunch is correct, it should be somewhere around here. Oh, could you talk to someone at the marché about the CCTV footage? Thanks, partner. Come back whenever you find any new clues. I'm here to keep an eye on the crime scene. Congratulations, you've just received your first case. While you want to investigate the case, make sure to keep it and the investigation board in your bookshop. House is here too. Hey, remember when? Oh, I was going to say I got misfires. I guess like if you're watching, you can pause the video. That was wild, right? Sorry, this is random. I just saw a crab at the beach. So, oh, so you're investigating that whole mascot thing too, huh? If you ask me, someone really didn't like the new mascot. But honestly, can you blame them? Oh, right, you're wondering about CCTV footage. Yeah, Cassie has been getting on my case about that. Well, it looks like someone must have deleted it. Don't know how it happened. Autumn 8th, year 1. Case of mascot murder. It looks like someone deleted the CCTV footage of the crime. Very convenient. Honestly, I'm surprised that thing worked in the first place. Hey mate, historical settings appeal to me. I tend to lean a little more towards non-fiction. This is a cookbook. Now the finished design master over Alto, as this book takes us on a visual journey through almost 60 years of iconic creations, including photographs, plans and sketches. Not really historical. Yeah, that's asexuality. So it's my lesbian experience with loneliness. Let's have a look at travel. British boutique hotels. I don't think that's... That was in Germany and Italy in 1840, 1842 and 1843. Well, Italy held many painful memories for Mary Shelley. She returned to a place she had once called home as a political ally in Italy's fight for independence. Maybe. That is a historical setting. Journey to the deserted places of the Dodecanese. I don't know if I said that right. I've probably butchered it. I learned so many new words from reading. I'm gonna go with that. Let's see. That's great. Wonderful to know. I'm just saying, at the moment, Klaus seems very suspicious with that deflated mascot so far. We've got Miriam. Hello, I see you are selling here as well. A very smart decision. Had to come by to fulfill an errand, but it's a shame. Back in the day, I could get all the liberties, supplies from local vendors. But anyway, I see your sales are going very well. One of these days, you might even sell out. If you want to know my advice, I recommend taking less books with you. I don't mean leaving space in your shelves. That would only make your business seem unorganised. But a shelf with a small capacity will create artificial scarcity, and you'll see it empty in no time. Try out, dear. I promise my methods are foolproof. I think we could try that. See what happens. Just having a look around again. There's so many people here today. Got Harper. Hello. Oh, what's with that clipboard? Are you a real detective now? I'm going to say maybe. I feel like you'd be more sure if you were one. So you're saying someone destroyed the Meg Marché mascot? And you're finding out who did it. Cool. Currently reading the new, like, I say new, it's the last Percy Jackson book of the Last Olympian series. So that's my plans for tonight after I play this. It's just reading that. Currently nearly halfway through. So what does Harper want? Can I get a book? I am partial to a good fantasy novel, also like historical settings. I never get enough of The Well at the World's End. I don't know why I went straight there. Inkheart isn't. I don't think it's historical. I don't think it's fantasy, but it doesn't have historical. That's life, but what happens when they escape the page? The beginning of a fantastical and dangerous adventure into the world of a book for all ages. 11th hour, host the elephant invites his friends to celebrate his 11th birthday with a feast only to discover that it has been eaten at the 11th hour. Find the hidden messages and solve the mystery of who ate the birthday feast. It's not what we're really looking for. Forcibly, the Holmes siblings Heather and Pickett come to a hidden refuge where each rabbit trains their gifts to bring about a mended wood. Kids will love this series with its brave characters and themes of family, rabbits with swords. Winnie the Pooh, kind of fantastical, but I feel like that's an ageless book, to be fair. It's not really one that I would say is, like, as much as you know it's, like, when it's written, like, we go to that one, like 1957. It's very much like a product of its time, I would say, but it's not. Like, I wouldn't say it was a historical, like, it's one of those that you could just kind of imagine yourself in any time period reading. So we've got folly and energetic escapades of young Pippi, the girl with the red braids, who lives all alone in her big clover house with a trusty pet monkey always at her side, who doesn't listen to what the boring adults have to say. So this is really what we're after. Here's nothing much. Why is he set in a world where dragons endlessly fight over treasure? It's not child appropriate. Okay, so it's a Tudor tale. Witness the captivating drama and heart-wrenching decisions of Hugo Mary in this love letter to Shakespearean plays by a legendary German playwright. Trying to think. I'm half a mind to like give her in cast. But I don't, like she says she also likes historical settings. But I can't find anything that has both a good like fantasy and historical setting. Quickly have a look at these. Jurassic Park's not, Wuthering Heights is none of those things, neither is that. Table drifts, past marriage minded, toads, moles, and bossy swords. Think my home where she's loved, not used, a sweet fairy tale about finding where you belong. Playbag's definitely not. I feel like that's the cut. I'm going to go with it if she doesn't like it. Unconventional fancy read makes my everyday feel heroic. That's the main thing. She likes it. I've just got the entire series for in cars because I loved the movie as a child. So hopefully I'll be able to read that at some point. There's a few things that I want to read this year. Maybe one day I'll do an actual video on it. We'll see. Not that I wish there were crime books. It was like, I sold out. There was 8. That was a lot of sales though. Which is always good. So 28 in total. Let's have a look here. If there's anything. I don't know where this is coming. What's that? I didn't realise it was here. Of all places. Okay. So what is it today? Today's got nothing. So I'm guessing it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Today's got rain. I would love some more rain. It's been raining on and off here since the heat wave. Let's have a look. What do we need? So you can sell every book in your full shop at the supermarket. Got all 4 beaches so far. Done all those so far. Waterfront I'm going back to. So you sell, so far we've sold 7 out of 15. We might go back there then, see if we can get this one. So it's sell 15 fact or classic books and give the professor 3 perfect recommendations. And we're nearly there. So yeah, We'll go there. I'm just going to move everything. So I need fact, classic, and drama. Need... So stock up on classic first. Classic, fact. So what I'm thinking of doing instead is doing this, then going fact. Then it was drama. So I might do, I'm trying to kind of rig it a little bit. Do one more. Like that. Do 3 travel. 3 kids. 3 crime. We'll do 4. And then just... Oh, unless we just do that and then go from there. Okay, we'll see. See how that does. See how many people come to the shop as well. Yes, what do you have today? Anything of literary value? Hell, we need a philosophical book right now and tend to enjoy the classics. Okay, so let's have a look. So I got a 19th century rom-com. Cyrano, a skilled wordsmith, fears confessing his love to Roxanne due to his large nose. Instead, he gets another man to woo Roxanne, spaced by giving her the love letters. Cyrano writes. Tragic comedic play written entirely in poetic verse. Emma, in this comedy of manners from Austen's socialite, Emma is very confident in her matchmaker skills, but she'll learn that not everyone appreciates her meddling. Henry V. Shakespeare's next Henry must prove his might in a war against France in his dramatic retelling of English history, and he's certainly nailing the speeches. The Room of One's Own, this classic piece of Virginia Woolf is both a thought-provoking essay and a note of exploration of the position of women as characters, as well as writers in a literary tradition dominated by the patriarchy. That might be one to think of. Maya's childhood was one of prejudice, neglect, and violence. Adult Maya finds the keys to a cage of trauma through self-love, escaping to the embrace of good books and kind people. Tragic and inspiring autobiography from a resilient black poet. This play might be less deep than what we are used to from Billy S., but the slapstick puns, mishaps, and chaos could make any modern audience laugh. It's not really what she wants, and no, Treasure Island's definitely not. Don't think that's... Played story about injustice and generosity set amid the chaotic legal system of 19th century London. The fortunes of many lie in the outcome of a 12-year legal dispute. While lawyers scribble, drama, mystery, and tragedy unfold in the characters' daily lives. And Inferno, the first part of the epic Divine Comedy and the most famous work of self-insert Bible fiction to date, wherein Dante and Virgil delve deep through the 9 circles of hell. It's between probably this one and Room of One's Own. Let's see. Yeah. Oh yes, A Room of One's Own. I already know I'm going to reflect on that one for a while. That gets us our stamp for this. Well, you're more knowledgeable than I thought. I'll add A Room of One's Own to my research list. I have to admit, I'm impressed. No one has ever matched my literary expertise before. Hey, we got the stamp. No, I think you should have this. So we've got a bust of St. Buxton. So this is the famous St. Buxton. Why does he look different in every likeness? So bring this to Harper, maybe she'll know more. And don't lose it, Buxton might yet to reveal a secret to you. Now please leave me alone, I have research to do. It is academic relevance. Move here. Unless there's anything else. Ooh. I wish I could interact with this. It's a strange one. Why was Heya? Hey you, band practice was so much fun today. Has Carl shown you his new songs? They're amazing, right? I can't believe that you worked on them in secret for so long. That boy is so bloody talented, he just needs some more confidence, eh? Anyway, I also bought some song drafts today, just some scribbles I had in my travel diary, you know? We got writer advice and some great stuff. I love when we just get in the flow like that. Feel bloody good about myself after that. All I need is a little read from you now. Then nothing can get in my way this week. Keep looking over because my dog's just lying on my bed. I'm just enjoying the fan on him. Because it is still warm in this room, but it's a bit less warm than it was. So I've got Anne. How has it been going with the first years? Able to help them with their assigned reading? Oh, it's a lot more difficult to find these specific books in second-hand boxes. So far, I've heard a lot of grateful chatter about not having to spend 40 or 50 coins on each textbook. By the way, how's your investigation with Fern going? Can't help but find it all rather funny. That mascot looked so silly after being deflated. Little help. Someone needs me. Just need another fantasy novel now. Also, I want a book that was written by a woman. Waybear was one of my all-time favourites. What do you suggest? So, something... That's Brandon Sanderson. Don't know who that is. That's... I'm just going to quickly look because my recording, don't know if I can move it. No, I can't. So I'm just going to look who A Fire Upon the Deep is written by. Werner Vinge. Doesn't sound like a girl's name. Have a look. Thanks for murders. Squid's dead. That's not. China wishes she was her perfect 12-pound cousin. Don't think that sounds Eurydice. Adventures of a Wild Child. Beartown. Don't know if there's anything there. I don't think we have anything. It's what the one. Maybe next time. It's gonna try and click on it, see if it came up with anything. So many books sold. Don't know if we've hit how many as well. I've got like 97 out of 100 with this. Need 3 more. Have a look when the next day happens. Let's have a look. So, what from fish market today? Let's have a look. It's just doing it for me. Don't even have to grab it. So, let's have a look. Check back at the uni to hear from the students. So I need to check back there. After. It was a lot of fun square. I'm not... Yeah. Okay. Let's see what sells. Travel, fact and classic. I think that strategy more or less worked quite well. So travel, fact, I believe it was classic. That was the one thing. Yeah. But what I might do is do something a little bit different. So I've got 4 that. Not so. I'll put 3 there. 3 fantasy. 3 drama. And 3 crime here. Then that leaves 7 spaces. So I'll see how this goes. It's a crime. Talk to Walt. Have a look, matey. Oh, I really want it. Plus 4% to fantasy sale chance. Plus 2% to fantasy sale chance. Plus 2 daily expenses. I'm going to get it. So you're investigating that mascot thing. Well, good luck with that. But also, fuck, we won't say nothing. Won't be grassing anyone up. To me, that sounds like I was an old person. Also, Wildlife at Bookshop Bay. I think I've read that one before. Told to say, good morning. Do you have a minute for a chat? Do you remember how I told you about my hip arthritis? Well, I think it has become necessary for me to take a step back. Pain has been keeping me from sleeping properly, and I can hardly put my shoes on in the morning. Know how much I rely on my little walks and chats around town. Meeting people every day is what keeps me going. Try the mobility aids my doctors recommended, but none of them were right for me. I'm exhausted these days, so I've decided to have hip replacement surgery. It's not too risky, and I just want to be able to live my life. Of course, I'm nervous, and Mariam has been fussing about me since I told her. But I think it's for the best, and I just wanted to let you know that I will be unavailable soon. Thank you for lending me your ear, dear. Now let me get one more book for a little distraction. Can't we? To other people. So I completely calling my fans now. Which is great. So did anything I haven't read yet? I'm looking for books by women. Classics are my absolute favourite. I must request another one. Okay. That's not one. Maybe Maya? Keep that one. North and South. I think I might go with this one. There we go. Oh, I've been meaning to read I Know Why Cage Bird Sings. That's a book that I definitely want to read at some point as well. I keep seeing it advertised on places and then it just disappears. Because I've got the Waterstones app on my phone and I just sometimes flick through like the monthly stuff and then I'll see some recommendations and that was one of them and it just disappeared. And then I couldn't like save it to my wish list because I've been currently buying all the stuff that's on my wish list. But a lot of the stuff at the moment is on pre-order and I'd rather wait until the book's released to then get it. Because there's a lot of books that have already been released I can just get straight away and have that dopamine rush of like, this is brand new. I do need to finish like a lot of the books that I've got though. But hopefully soon. What's up? I'm looking for something to do. You know, a new hobby. Also, the longer the book, the better. Okay, that's all. Game of Thrones, I feel like it's a difficult one to get through. I'm just looking. That's 1,000 pages. A story about injustice and generosity, set amid the chaotic legal system of the 19th century London. The fortunes may lie in the outcome of a 12-year legal dispute while lawyers quibble, drama, history and tragedy unfold in the characters' daily lives. Let's have a look. Oh, so it's a hobby book. That's what they're looking for. Okay. Both were saying that reading is a hobby. This is the thing, like, with the way my brain works. You need to be so specific with what you are requesting. Or, like, you need from me. And it's the same with anything. Like today, I had to go to the printer for something ordered. Like, to print off work. But the book I was handed, like, you can only print off in A3, and the printer just would refuse to see it as anything other than an A3 sheet. Even when I turned it, like, folded it over, so, like, it was still like, nope, this is A3. I'm not going to print it as A4. So, I didn't realise it was, like, both that she wanted, so I just printed it off as both anyway, and it turns out that's what she wanted, and I was like just so surprised because I was going to apologise, be like, I'm so sorry, it wouldn't let me print off as just A4, it just did this. Everything was like A3. So I just stumbled into that by accident. But hey, that's how the penny falls sometimes. Sometimes you think you made a mistake and then all of a sudden it's what the other person wants and you're just kind of like, what did I just do? So I got Fern back. Hey, good to see you out here again. I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Alright, I'll be on my way then. It's happy birthday. Oh, I didn't think anyone will remember. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let's have a look. Hi, you're the highlight of my week. I'd like to read more about the beautiful nature on planet Earth. I would try to give you something not too obscure, having like 20,000 leagues in the sea. About the beautiful nature on planet Earth. Some mind's eye. None of those. Facts. This reference market is easy enough to pick up garden. Simply follow the guides made easy with the help of over 3,000 photographs, or look up any questions you might have about your plants. Guaranteed read them. Photograph flash measure the island and some drawing like you can't look away. When my old one, she's still a teenager, so this coming of age novel is known for the of white American working class teenagers in Greece, the gangs they formed. See how many pages it was. Telling of Genesis set on California farmland in 1865. Centers on time struggles of two families exploring themes of rival identity and love. Social revolution in England, social justice romance, Margaret and John's motivations pass over the working citizens in a dangerous cotton mill. Victorian literature has never seen more productive yearning. Everyone wanted to walk away from civilization into the woods and owe nothing to anyone but yourself. Find a friend in Henry David Thoreau. His record of simple living and contemplation of civil disobedience will fascinate nature lovers and deep thinkers alike. I don't think there's anything. Trapped in the confines of womanhood, after struggling with the expectation of marriage, sex and work, and following multiple suicide attempts, she is hospitalized. Yeah, it's not really about planet Earth, I would say. Anything like specifically to do with her. Else is back. You know what? The worst thing just happened to me. This group of teens just came up to me and asked me if I was the guy from Sullen's Livery. That means they know who we are. They said they saw our posters at your shop and listened to our demo tape. What incredible feeling, eh? Thanks for helping us spread the word, mate. You know, they even asked if we had any concerts coming up soon. We hope we can find a venue to play soon before they lose interest. Any news on that front? Maybe you could check back at the lighthouse and scout out the situation. Well, anyway, even without stage, we should start practicing our set. We get another book and then I'll head out to meet with the band. I think this is the last day I'll probably do in-game. But I'm hoping, because I've got a lot of free days. And because I'm going to be away at the weekend, I'm hoping to, on the Friday morning, not just get packed, but like just do more of this. I know I definitely will over the summer because I'm going to take a break from, because I'm in a lot of writing communities and I take quite big responsibilities, I guess, in this that take up a large part of my day. I'm going to limit how much time I spend on those. And go on hiatus in the ones that I can, just so I can just enjoy the 6 weeks, because it's just so much better than allowing myself to be burned out from that as well. So all of that's just going to be, I think, recording, learning more about recording, and just doing things that bring me joy rather than that stress me out. I can come back all freshened up in September. But that's the end of this video. I hope to come back tomorrow or Thursday because I've got a lot. I'm only half days now, I don't have that much on either, so I'm just thinking of doing more recordings of this game because I really am enjoying it. It's so much fun and just so relaxing to do. It's just finding the time to record is absolutely difficult, and then I've only got 2 after this week. There's only 2 weeks left of this half term, which is why I'm like, those 6 weeks I'm just going to be recording constantly and hopefully building up my skills in this. Even though I haven't really been doing it that long anyway, so it's kind of like I don't have to be perfect at it, but it's one of those things where I'm like, I'll try still. I'll try and improve. But thank you for listening and for watching this playthrough. I hope you don't mind all my ramblings every so often about random stuff. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully sometime this week. Thanks and bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well.